Hello and welcome to this special edition of the Southern View from the heart of Telangana, from in the midst of the campaign trail in the state as it heads into elections on the 30th of November. We get you all the action, but is this the biggest test yet of the KCR charisma and the KCR persona? That's the question we're asking tonight. And the constituency that we visited a little earlier in the day was Kamareddy constituency. It's sort of a microcosm of what's happening in Telangana. The fight between Revanth, Reddy, the Congress president, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, the chief minister, choosing it as his second constituency apart from his traditional Gajwel constituency where he is the incumbent, and the BJP's Venkatramana Reddy, who is the homegrown candidate of Kamareddy. It's not too far away from where we are, which is Chegunta in the Dubaka assembly seat, which is nearby. But all the action there in Kamareddy. Let's just have this report all through the day. I met a few of the voters as well as all three candidates. Not the candidates, of course, the two, KCR and Revanth Reddy, the people who are managing the campaign for KCR and Revanth Reddy, and also the BJP candidate. Let's just listen to this report before we discuss further on the battle for Telangana.
మీరు చూపించినటువంటి అభిమానం ప్రేమాన్ని జనాలు వచ్చిన మీరు తీర్చుకోలేని
The KCR image and the work of the BRS government in Telangana is the fundamental campaign plank for the Bharatiya Rashtriya Samiti here. We're at the Kamareddy constituency, which is a fascinating fight. In fact, the big test of the KCR image in these elections will be here in Kamareddy, where the challenger Revanth Reddy of the Congress is taking the battle to the BRS here. In many ways, this sort of symbolizes the large battle that's going on in Telangana. The man on that stage there, speaking to his voters here, is the sitting MLA of the Kamareddy constituency, Gampa Govardhan. He's been an MLA since 2009 to 12 with the TDP, later with the BRS as an MLA. Now here, in this constituency, he's campaigning hard for the leader, K. Chandrasekhar Rao, whose persona will be put to test at Kamareddy and Telangana as a whole.
చూసాం ఇవాళ ఉన్న వాళ్ళ పిల్లలు మన కేసీఆర్ నాయకత్వంలో కాలంలో ఇవాళ 2000 పెన్షన్ ఎవరైతే తీసుకుంటున్నారో.
With me now is Mr. Gampa Govardhan, the sitting MLA in Kamareddy. Sir, you are the sitting MLA from 2009. You have won. Now this time you've given your seat to KCR.
అవును ये सही बात है. मैं 94 में पहली बार जीता, 2009 से अब 5 बार जीता. मैं बाई इलेक्शन मिला के 5 बार जीता. अब सीएम साहब कामारेड्डी आओ बोलकर मैं इनवाइट करा. ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी मैं तुम्हारा आशीर्वाद से कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी डेवलप करा और तुम ही एमएलए बने तो और डेवलप होता. मेडिकल कॉलेज दिए, जिला दिए, कलेक्टर ऑफिस, एसपी ऑफिस, बहुत अच्छा काम किए. आप एमएलए बने तो ये तेलंगाना एजुकेशन टाइम में कामारेड्डी बहुत सपोर्ट दिए तुमको. ये आउट ऑफ 18 डिवीजन जेडपीटीसीस में 9 जेडपीटीसीस यूनानिमस करके तुमको दिए. यहाँ से करे तो एमएलए सीएम ही एमएलए कामारेड्डी एमएलए सीएम बने तो और डेवलप होता बोलकर मैं इनवाइट करा. साहब को मैं धन्यवाद बोल रहा हूँ आके एमएलए कैंडिडेट करे.
आपको दुख नहीं लगता है कि आपका सीट चला गया?
मैं प्रेम से साहब को इनवाइट करा. मेरा दुख नहीं है. 5 बार जीता लाइफ में और इससे ज्यादा कुछ नहीं मेरे को.
अब आप टीडीपी में थे, उसके बाद तोड़े थे, पार्टी छोड़े थे व्हेन तेलंगाना एजिटेशन होते हुए, उसके बाद बीआरएस में ज्वाइन किया.
रीजन करके एजिटेशन में, तेलंगाना एजुकेशन में रीजन करके बीआरएस में बाई इलेक्शन में भी जीता 45,000 मेजॉरिटी.
अभी इधर केसीआर साहब भी टीडीपी से है, उस तरफ रेवंत रेड्डी भी टीडीपी से है. आप उन लोग दोनों के साथ काम किए पहले?
काम किए. रेवंत रेड्डी साहब पहली बार 2009 में एमएलए बना. मैं 94 में पहली बार बना, 30 साल उम्र में बना. रेवंत साहब बाई इलेक्शन तेलंगाना एजुकेशन में जब रीजन नहीं करा, वो बेंगलुरु जाके बैठ गया. उन्हें नहीं करा. हम लोगों पब्लिक बोले, पब्लिक इंटरेस्ट से मैं रीजन करके बाई इलेक्शन में लड़े, 45,000 से जीते.
आप बताइए, हम लोग कुछ लोग समझ नहीं पाते केसीआर साहब का मोस्ट पावरफुल स्ट्रेंथ क्या होता है. उनका वो जो पर्सनालिटी इतना स्ट्रांग क्यों है?
पब्लिक आईएसओ तेलंगाना में नया स्टेट बनने के बाद पूरा ऑफ दी पूर को पहला क्या करना, फार्मर्स को क्या करना, ये पावर सप्लाई 5-6 आवर्स में कंटिन्यू नहीं आते थे ये स्टेट में। अब स्टेट में 24 आवर्स करंट दे रहे, फिर 200 रुपये पेंशन थे, अब 2016 दे रहा हूँ, अब जीते सब 5016 करा।
तो यही आपका कैंपेन में भी मैंने सुना आप लोगों को बोल रहे हैं कि सोचिए सोचिए क्या हो रहा है, क्या किया। मेरा आखिर सवाल आपसे, क्या 2014 का इलेक्शन तो तेलंगाना का माहौल में हुआ था, बनने का माहौल में, 2018 में कांग्रेस बहुत कमजोर था, कोई चैलेंज ही नहीं था बीआरएस को। अब 2023 में क्या ये सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज है? क्योंकि ये कामारेड्डी आपका कॉन्स्टिट्यूंसी में, रेवंत रेड्डी एक साइड, केसीआर एक साइड, ये सबसे बड़ा लड़ाई है।
100% सबसे बड़ा लड़ाई है, मगर रेवंत रेड्डी थर्ड प्लेस आएगा यहाँ पर।
अच्छा,
100% थर्ड प्लेस आएगा। आफ्टर काउंटिंग आपसे मैं मिलूंगा, आपको मैं सीट खिलाऊंगा।
आप इसका इतना कॉन्फिडेंट कैसा है? लोग तो कहते हैं कि कांग्रेस का जोर है।
पब्लिक का रेस्पॉन्स कैसे है आप देख रहे हैं ना। 100% कॉन्फिडेंट है, बराबर अच्छी मेजॉरिटी से साथ जीतते, थर्ड प्लेस रेवंत रेड्डी जाते।
अच्छा, there it is, Mr. Gampa Govardhan, one of those characters of Telangana politics, 5-time MLA giving up his seat for his leader K. Chandrasekhar Rao, this time in 2023. The test at Kamareddy could well be potentially an indicator for the larger results of Telangana. Let's see what happens. केसीआर साहब का क्या स्ट्रेंथ है? काम हुआ है यहाँ?
हाँ, बहुत कम है, बहुत कम है ना।
10 साल पहले और अभी के लिए क्या फर्क पड़ा?
बहुत है, कम, बहुत कम है।
क्या 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 फर्क पड़ा?
बहुत कम है उनके।
अच्छा,
अच्छा ना, बहुत कम है ले उनको, मेरे केसीआर भाई।
आप बताओ क्या काम हुआ है पिछले 5 साल में, पिछले 10 साल में यहाँ?
पानी है, करंट है, रोड से भी अच्छा है, रैत बंद आया, रैत बीमा आया।
The Congress's campaign in Telangana revolves around both Revanth Reddy's persona, but more importantly, against the KCR family rule. That is the underlining theme. But while that is what is spoken about largely for the optics, at the grassroots there is work on working towards the caste coalitions and other grassroots realities of Telangana. Remember, Revanth Reddy has chosen to contest in Kamareddy only because KCR is contesting here. It's a larger optics, it's a larger message that there is a challenger in place. That's what the Congress wants to send across, and that is why it is an extremely interesting battle at Kamareddy. With me is the District Congress Committee President of Kamareddy District, Kailash Srinivasa Rao. Sir, you are managing the campaign for Mr. Revanth Reddy fully. He's the star, big leader. You are the one who's managing the campaign here?
Yes, sir. I am the Chief Election Agent, Kamareddy District, Kamareddy Constituency.
तो आपको क्या लगता है ये कुछ स्ट्रॉन्ग फाइट है? क्योंकि पिछले 2018 में तो कांग्रेस वाज वेरी वीक. दिस टाइम व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
Last time also only Shabir Ali defeated only 3,000 vote. अभी भी आने वाले दिनों में 100% कांग्रेस पार्टी आएगा. 10 साल में बीआरएस पार्टी कुछ भी नहीं करेगी. वो सीएम गजवेल से भाग के आके कामारेड्डी में लड़ रहे. यहाँ के लैंड ग्राफिंग करने के लिए या वहाँ तो गजवेल में ख़त्म कर दिए, हैदराबाद में ख़त्म कर दिए. हमारे कामारेड्डी डिस्ट्रिक्ट को लैंड ग्राफिंग करने के वास्ते उन्होंने कामारेड्डी में आए हुए हैं.
ये रेवंत रेड्डी कांग्रेस प्रेसिडेंट होने के बाद क्या मेन चेंज आया पार्टी में? आप लोगों को क्या चेंज है इसमें?
100% रेवंत रेड्डी को सोनिया गांधी जी, राहुल गांधी जी पीसीसी प्रेसिडेंट बनाने का बाद यूथ में, बड़ों में, महिला में, हर आदमी में कांग्रेस पार्टी का बहुत ताकत आ गया. कहीं को बोले तो लास्ट 10 years बैक, 9 years बैक उत्तम कुमार रेड्डी है जब लड़े, जब का इलेक्शन अलग था. अभी रेवंत रेड्डी का इलेक्शन कैसा है बोले तो कर्नाटक इलेक्शन कैसा है वैसा सिद्धरामैया है. तेलंगाना में भी अभी रेवंत रेड्डी एक सिद्धरामैया का सर का कैंपेनिंग कर रहे।
तो पक्का तो आप लोगों को कॉन्फिडेंस है इस बार केसीआर के सामने टक्कर कर सकता है कांग्रेस?
100% टक्कर कर सकते हैं। ये तेलंगाना में गवर्नमेंट आ रही है, 75 सीट्स आ रहा है। केसीआर कामारेड्डी में और गजवेल में हार रहा है।
अच्छा, कितना मार्जिन होगा?
मार्जिन 25,000 से रेवंत रेड्डी जी जीतेंगे कामारेड्डी से।
अच्छा, थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू। Is the BJP getting squeezed out in the battle between the Congress and the BRS as far as Telangana and Kamareddy is concerned? That's the big question before the Bharatiya Janata Party. But the big question before the BRS and the Congress, especially the Congress, is what will happen if the BJP gains momentum? Who stands to lose more? In this, observers believe that it's the Congress that tends to lose more when the BJP gains. So what will be the impact of this in a close fight in a tri-cornered seat? That will be interesting to watch out in the battle for Telangana. With me is the Bharatiya Janata Party's candidate at Kamareddy, Mr. Venkatramana Reddy. Sir, thank you so much for speaking to us. But is the BJP getting squeezed in the battle between the BRS and the Congress as a third player?
इसमें क्या है, वो लोग यहाँ पे नॉन लोकल है। ये भारत देश में कहीं तो भी चुनाव में लड़ सकते हैं, लेकिन अभी मुख्यमंत्री जी ने आके यहाँ लड़ रहा, वो गलत स्टेप ले लिया। यहाँ पे आके एकदम चुनाव में जीत जाएगा। अपन तो 10 साल से जिता रहे सबको, खुद को नहीं जीते पाएगा क्या बोल के उन्हें सोचा, लेकिन उन्हें आके यहाँ लड़ रहा। फिर रेवंत रेड्डी ने आके हम भी होने वाले मुख्यमंत्री हैं ये तेलंगाना के लिए, हम भी लड़ते हैं यहाँ बोल के उन्हें आए। दोनों आके फंस गया, अभी परेशान में फिर रहा। अभी मुख्यमंत्री है बोल के उन्हें चुनाव में अभी सभा में बात करके गए तो वोटा गिरते बोल के सोचा, लेकिन अभी गांव में फिरना पड़ा, फिर पब्लिक के पास जाना पड़ा, बाथरूम के सामने भी बैठ के भीख मांगने पड़े। जैसा हुआ वोटों को ऐसा हुआ। ये चुनाव में उन लोगों को ज़रूर हराएगा, हम जीतेगा। ये मोदी साहब का गिफ्ट है। यहाँ से कामारेड्डी से पहले बार भारतीय जनता पार्टी जीतेगा और ये जीत के मैं मोदी साहब को गिफ्ट दे रहा हूँ।
अच्छा, ये केसीआर और रेवंत रेड्डी के बीच के जो लड़ाई है, इसमें बीजेपी का ज्यादा भाव नहीं मिल रहा है करके ऐसा कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं, उसका क्या कहना है आपका?
अरे वो सही नहीं है। वो अभी भाव हमारा चल रहा है। यहाँ पे हम लोकल है, हम 5 साल से हम मेहनत कर रहे। सब लोगों के जैसे ऊपर आके बात एक काम एक नहीं कर रहे। हम जो दिल से आ रहे हैं ना, वो दिल की बात पब्लिक को बोले, आम आदमी को हम काम कर रहे। 5 साल से हम टेम्पल को और कैस्ट इक्वेशन में सब लोगों को जो कुछ ज़रूरत है उसको जीने के लिए कुछ मदद होना चाहिए। हर सुख दुख में हम उसको साथ दिया। हम उसमें पूरा सब लोगों का फैमिली में एक मेंबर जैसा हुआ। उसमें हम प्यार जिताया, उसका जीत लिया, फिर वोटा भी हासिल कर लिया। अभी जीत देगा, उन लोगों को हरना ज़रूर हरेगा उन लोग।
तो ये बीजेपी का जो वोट है, बीजेपी का जो वोट बढ़ना चाहिए, वो अगर जीतने के लिए आपको जो ज़्यादा वोट चाहिए पिछले बार से, वो किससे आएगा? बीआरएस का वोट आएगा या कांग्रेस का वोट आएगा? किसका नुकसान ज़्यादा होगा बीजेपी का?
ऐसा नहीं। पिछला में पूर्व चुनाव में अभी पहला इंडिविजुअल कॉन्टेस्ट करा बीजेपी ने। जब हम भी नहीं आए, पब्लिक आम आदमी जनता हमारा को नहीं पहचानेगा, जब नहीं देखेगा उन लोग क्या सोचा बोले तो ये नया आदमी है, कौन है कि अब बीजेपी का बोल के सोचा। लेकिन 5 साल से हम मेहनत करें ना, वो 16,000 अलग है, उसको छोड़ दीजिए। अभी हम 1 लाख वोट से जीतेगा, 100% हम दोनों को हराएगा।
तो बीजेपी थर्ड प्लेयर नहीं है इधर?
नहीं, पहला है, 2 सेकंड प्लेयर जो भी है, सेकंड थर्ड पोजीशन उन लोग चुन लेना। जो जिसको हम फाइनल में जीत गया बस, उन लोग सेमीफाइनल में सेकंड कौन है थर्ड कौन है उन लोग देख लेना बस।
थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
राइट सर।
Well, those are voices on the ground from that key constituency of Kamareddy. But joining us to share their thoughts, spokespersons of the BRS, Krishnank Mane and Rachna Reddy of the BJP in Telangana. We also hope to be joined by Shama Mohammed of the Congress in a bit. And also with me, Uma Sudhir, who's been traveling around Telangana all through. Uma, the question we're asking today, is this the biggest test yet of the KCR persona? And I mean the KCR persona of being this undefeatable father of Telangana after 2014. Is this the biggest challenge yet to that persona?
So this election, it's not about anything else, but it is about KCR alone, as you have rightly pointed out. All of us know there is 10 years of anti-incumbency. Ever since 2009, passing away of YSR, we have not had a taller leader than KCR, who has, in a sense, been a bigger-than-life persona, larger-than-life persona. And everywhere you go, they are talking about whether they are going to continue with him after 10 years. And even KTR, when they spoke about his son, KT Ramarao, speaks about the fact that, they are going with 90% of their MLAs. And in a very Modi-like manner for the BJP, should I say, he says people will have to vote for a KCR here, and they are not looking at the MLAs. So they, in fact, are talking about anti-incumbency against the MLAs also has to be gotten over by the aura of a KCR. And if I may say so, in a sense, the fact that he's inaccessible, the enigma of KCR perhaps has continued a longer time because it is this way. In fact, I'm going to ask the first question to Krishan. Your leaders have repeatedly said that this is about KCR and that people, when they are voting for an assembly election, are looking at the leader and therefore KCR has delivered and we want him. So, if you are confident, why did your leader want to contest from both Kamareddy as well as from Gajwel, from where he has been the MLA?
Well, definitely KCR has a strategy which he has always defined because now one thing is Nizamabad, we wanted to strengthen the whole district, and definitely if Chief Minister KCR is contesting from a constituency, it's not just about a constituency, Umaji, it definitely impacts the whole of the district. So Nizamabad is the focal point there, and KCR has a strategy which most of us, honestly, to speak, most of us have never understood his strategy from years from Telangana agitation. So let's see. We are confident that both of the seats, both will get a shocker. Revanth Reddy will get a shocker in Kamareddy and Kodangal too, and Mr. Etal Rajendra will get a shocker in Gajwel and Huzurabad, of course. Because the whole point is
all
about
sides seem confident.
Well,
no, all sides are confident, but we will ask you. Go ahead.
Well, Veera, because,
no, all sides are confident, but I have a question for Shama Mohammed. Shama Mohammed, the Congress has a lot to make up for, right, Uma, in terms of where it needs to be to actually dent the BRS in terms of seats. While people claim that there is a momentum, is that enough for the Congress? What is the sense that you guys are picking up on the ground?
I couldn't hear you. Can you just repeat the question, please? There was some issue. Can you just repeat the question?
Well, the Congress has a lot to make up if it has to dent the BRS given the past performances. I'm talking about in terms of vote shares. While people say that there is a momentum for the Congress, is it enough to get past the post? That's really the question.
You see, there is a huge wave, what I see over here, because they're fed up of the KCR government, of the promises they made and did not keep. I mean, there is huge corruption in this stage. The Kaleshwaram Dam project, Kaleshwaram irrigation project, the Dharani project, the 2 BHK project. So huge corruption here. And he made a lot of promises. The highest unemployment rate in India is in Telangana. The average is 10%. In Telangana, it's 15%. The highest price of gas in India is in Telangana. The highest price of petrol in India is in Telangana. So this is not a place for the poor and the middle class. This is a place only for the rich. And that is why the people want the Congress back. Because he sits in his echo chambers, he sits in his farmhouse, and nothing has been done. He promised the youth, the unemployed, in 2018, I would put 3,016 rupees in your account every month. By now, they should have had 1,76,000. He did not do that. He promised Dalit Bandhu around 10 lakhs. 3 lakhs had to be paid to his MLAs if they had to get it.
Around
so
by
that
both
is
sides,
something which he himself said. Sorry?
Okay.
Okay, I am going to take the next one, in fact, to Rachna. In many senses, the BJP is being seen as the party that's actually going to help the BRS. Yesterday on our show, we were talking about how in the constituencies where the BJP had scored the maximum number of votes, the winner happened to be the BRS. So you are actually working in this election to help the BRS because it also helps you in the national picture when we are talking about 2024.
Absolutely not. I mean, this is like the propaganda spread by the Congress party out of frustration and desperation, because the Congress party was nowhere in sight since 2014 and it is still not in sight. It tried to maneuver the Karnataka elections, but it has been unsuccessful. And the Congress party and the BRS have always been hand in glove for the last 22 years. I mean, like, they are part of the same family. In fact, the laughable matter here, Uma, is that their own leaders, the Congress leaders and the present MLA contestants themselves have stated on record that the Congress party is going to go in alliance with the BRS in order to form the government in Telangana, because they are not sure that any government by itself can form the government in Telangana. If you just see, I mean, the kind of support that the BRS gives the Congress party in the parliament with the no confidence.
I'm going to interrupt you there and ask you this, that Mr. B.L. Santosh is reported to have said that whatever the numbers of the BJP, many of your local leaders too, talk about the fact that whatever the numbers they get, they will be part of the government here in Telangana. How are you seeing yourself placed in this election?
The distinction between a parliamentary election and an assembly election as far as the BJP is concerned.
I am seeing myself placed in an election where I am going to get the maximum seats, and if required, at the time of deciding whether we'll cross 62 or not, we'll make a call at that point of time. But Bharatiya Janata Party has not on record or otherwise stated that it is going to support any party, and least of all the Congress party. And if this propaganda that the Congress likes to spin, that the BRS and BJP are together, then they should probably answer as to why Revanth Reddy, whose note for vote case is ready for trial, is not being tried. I mean, the ACB, the
quick response from the Congress and the BRS. Quick response from the Congress and the BRS. We just have 2 minutes left.
I just want to ask her. Forensic evidence stating that yes, that video is in fact true. It's authentic. Revanth Reddy tried to bribe the MLC.
Quickly, Shama and Krishan.
Waiting for
she is not stopping her. You have to ask her to shut up. See, I cannot speak if somebody continues to speak. Please ask the lady to shut up. No. This woman has to stop.
Shama,
or
go
you
ahead.
Reduce the volume. I can't talk when this woman continues to speak. Yeah. So you have to ask her, why was Bandi Sanjay removed from there and Kishan Reddy put? He was attacking the BRS very well, and suddenly he was removed, an OBC leader, and then you put this person. So why is that done? You must ask her that. And why is Kavita, who's named in the liquor scam, not being questioned by the ED?
We're completely out of
them are all in Manish Sisodia.
Yes, I'll have Krishank last response. We'll have to.
We have just 30 seconds left. Krishank, last response.
Veera,
last word to you, Krishank.
BJP comes here and campaigns that they will remove the Muslim reservation. That is their agenda. Congress will call us Team B. People of Bengal also did not believe Rahul Gandhi when he called Mamta Didi Team B. People of Delhi and Punjab did not believe when Rahul Gandhi called Kejriwalji Team B. Telangana people also will not believe Rahul Gandhi and this batch of Congress that we are Team B. Definitely, we are the ones who are speaking about development. There is no business community or any contractor or any people talking about corruption here. It is only the political unemployed Congress and the BJP who are making it noise. That is not an agenda.
All three of you, I'm sorry I have to interrupt you, Kishank. I'm completely out of time. All three of you have had your say. The people of Telangana will have their say on the 30th of November. I wish I could have got one last comment from Uma on the local constituencies, but we're completely out of time. We'll keep the conversation going all through this week on the battle for Telangana on these special shows on Southern View. That's all we have time for. Thanks for watching.